Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to the home of the Utah Utes, Rice-Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Utah State Aggies, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Utah Utes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Fielded in the end zone, it's Green. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. So Utah's offense will come out first. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, you get all the quotes, all the people talking about, all those blowhards on all the different networks, i.e. us, talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing it was, and now you get a chance to get some payback. They're excited.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Back to throw, it's Dampier. Using his feet to buy time. Going to try to get it himself. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. Off play action on first down. He's got it on the run. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Utah State. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Bentley.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find their rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
The Utes want to crank the tempo.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the...
Gonna take a shot. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He's brought down, a short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. Standing in his own end zone looking to throw. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds.
That's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
He'll off one deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the Aggies just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll throw it from the red zone. Grabbed behind the line. It's Davis. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Goodness, that happened fast. He was in the backfield before the ball was even snapped.
Oh, man, adrenaline pumping, heart beating a little faster. There is some intensity. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it. Sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
To the air. It's Dampier. Trying to beat the D deep. He's got it down the right side. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
Well, I can tell you haven't played the position. If you can't step into throws and you can't follow through, it obviously affects your accuracy. And I think the hit on the quarterback right there certainly contributed to that interception.
The give out of the gun. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. This is why Risackle is one of the toughest places to play in all the country. Try to get your third down conversion in the midst of this. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
Looked to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just...
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Snatches it on the right. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
And on the defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Fires to the wideout. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Boyd. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Caught behind the line. It's Lane. Powers. It's a fumble. And the ball will bounce out of bounds on the fumble. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. Power football with the run. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Dropping back, it's Barnes. Fires to the end zone, and he's got it! Touchdown, Aggies!
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field, and you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
He'll bring it out. It's Green. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Safe completion on the screen. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now 1st down from the 37. Got it in the middle. It's Davis. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground covered to pick up the 1st. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Inside the 45. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
One of the things I love about these misdirection-type plays is that you can pull offensive linemen and get extra bodies at the point of attack. So you're setting yourself up with good angles if you execute it properly, David, and you saw it right there.
And saying the word angles means a lot because that's exactly what you do. Now I can block down, I can leave somebody unblocked, pull around, kick him out, use misdirection in the backfield. Really just get your eyes as a defense on something else and then go the other direction. Nice misdirection play call by this offense.
You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. And the Utes have taken it inside the 20. They'll leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They missed a field goal on that last drive, but here on 3rd down, they can't afford for this possession to come up empty.
Well, it doesn't get any more open than that. Good read by the quarterback. He was looking for his tight end wide open on the play. Man, you got to make the catch.
The field goal is no good. Guys, a missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game.
And you wonder if mechanically something is off with this kicker. That's now his 2nd missed field goal of the day. And guys, we've got almost perfect conditions to kick the football. I'm not sure what's going on.
So now it's 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Barnes. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The mighty Utah student section alive and bringing the noise on 3rd down. Oh, they're after him. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. Hunt is on its way. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He's going for a big play downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Davis. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Dropping back, it's Barnes. Setting up the screen. Breaks the tackle. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. That's caught. It's Davis. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. So they're not comfortable with their field goal kicker from here, so the offense will go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drilled as he throws, and they stop him on 4th down with the Heat. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on 1st down. Dances away. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Utes want to pick up the tempo. The play-action fake. Caught in the backfield. It's Davis. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Now he's going to break the pocket. Grabbed in the middle. It's Parker. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Short throw to the sideline, complete, and he'll pick up the first down.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Looking to pass. It's Dampier. Bought a little time. Lets it go. Makes the grab. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Pressure coming. Complete out of the backfield. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Listen to this noise. You can't hear yourself think as this defense has them pinned deep in their own end. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grab near the sticks. It's Thompson. There he goes. He goes out of bounds all the way up at the 46-yard line. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Here comes the Heat. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Grabbed over the middle. It's Davis. That should be the final play of the first half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start the third quarter with the run. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
He'll keep it himself. Creates a little space. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. This is why Rice-Eccles, one of the toughest places to play in all the country. Try to get your third down conversion in the midst of... And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking downfield. It's Dampier. Pulls it in. It's Clemens. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48. And the Utes are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. It's complete.
No touchdowns yet, but that may change very soon after that long completion by the offense. Really great route, and a nice job of looking that one in. He set his offense up now in the red zone. They're looking to score some points.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They go right back to their man on 2nd and goal. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Extending the play. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You're going to stop the run game. You better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
He'll do it himself. On the move at the 30. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. They'll ride Davis here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Rides the back and leaves it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. To the air, it's Barnes. Their pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Parker. And this one will be stopped for no gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. They've got the screen set up. At the 35, he's got room. There he goes to the left. It's a seam wide open. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. They say it's still a game of field possession, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Buys a little time with his feet. Lets it fly. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Utah!
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Give to the back. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. And the Aggies can really attack on this second and short. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll go to the ground. Fights off a defender. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. The Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The give to Davis. That play won't make the highlight reel except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39. The mighty Utah student section alive and bringing the noise on third down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Well, this offensive line has got to do a better job. They've now given up way too many sacks. This poor quarterback is running for his life. They've got to shore up and do a better job on the offensive line.
Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Got his man in the middle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So the final period starts with a second down play. They'll go right back to it. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. The Utes want to move quickly. Off play action. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. And the Utes are flying down the field. Looking to throw, it's Dampier. Rushes on him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Man, this quarterback has been dialed in all game long. He's making outstanding decisions, and he's been so accurate throwing the football. He's now got over 350 passing yards.
In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. The Utes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. The short hands, it's Bentley. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. And the Utes have enough for the 1st down.
And these are the plays you know exactly what you're going to get up front. The offensive line does a great job blocking. Just create a little bit of a hole. Pound through that hole. That running back, they can't tiptoe, they can't dance. Run north-south and get that 1st down. Nice job.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the run. He's pulled down after a tough run. Gets it to the 6. And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th, and the stage will be set for a great finish. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Touchdown, Utes! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To throw, it's Barnes. Pocket breaking down. Got rid of it just in time.
Quarterbacks talk about it all the time. They love the clean pocket where they can step up, throw the football. That is not what they had. Nice job by the defense, beating the offensive line, disrupting the timing, and getting a nice clean hit on the quarterback.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. In that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
And to get rid of it quickly. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. Hauls it in and looking upfield. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Gets it to him on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Utes need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. On 2nd and goal, he carries again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They're working that left side. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Never a doubt. They're celebrating on the sideline after taking the lead, but still time on the clock.
And It's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. These are the games. These are the moments. This is the opportunity for the finish that people remember in rivalries like this one.
And those highlights that are shown for years and years to come. These big-time moments, Palmer, coming down to the wire, who steps up and makes the big-time play.
And this is why you lift the weights in the offseason. This is why you do all the gassers and all the sprints. For moments like this, game on the line in one of the biggest games of the year.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. To the air, it's Barnes. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. And quickly to the line of scrimmage, they spike it and stop the clock. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to throw and not much time to work with. Makes the catch. It's Sterling. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Quick snap and a spike to stop the clock. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. He'll go up top. Maybe a deciding play here. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team.